Good afternoon. Welcome back to Crochet with LouLou and friends. Mickey says hello. I don't have a lot to show you this week. In fact, this is the only finished project. I think I showed it to you the last video, but I wasn't completely done with it. This is 6 inches exactly. I could have probably got away with 5 or 5.5 inches, but I wanted it to be long enough that it, that I still had room to pull it down. This is made with, I love this yarn by Hobby Lobby, and I believe it was called Jazzed Stripes. I love the colorway. I love the pops of green, and there's like a wine and purple and then the browns. I just love it. Now this, I done the foundation single crochet chain, where you join the single crochet and the double crochet together and make your first round. Now what I done was I waited to the end to stitch it up, but then I added, I think, 2 more rows after I had ended, after I'd sewed it together. What I done after I got the foundation and the double crochet row together, I done front post, back post, front post, back post. Now the next row, I kind of jaggered it. Where I had a front post, I put a back post. Where I had a back post, I put a front post. So it's kind of in and out jaggered. And I done that all the way until I got to where I thought I was going to end it at 4.5 inches. But then I added, I think, 2 more rows. I'm pretty sure I added 2 more rows. And so I just done double crochets, just regular double crochets. I love the feel of it. Of course, I can turn it upside down. I can even turn it right side, wrong side out. It'll just show the brown on the seam, which I don't mind that. I really like this. And like I said, I love Hobby Lobby yarn. That's my favorite of all yarns, is Hobby Lobby. I don't think I've met a skein of yarn from Hobby Lobby or a cake that I didn't like, that I didn't love. So I really love the feel of it. It's just, I feel like it is just a good yarn. And I've not had any problems with it, pardon me. This is I may have shown this last time. This is the lime green, and I believe it's just called Lime, Hobby Lobby. And it has been through the flint mill, so to speak, as we say in the South. It's just straight double crochets, and then I got down here and done the front post, back post, front post, back post. So theoretically you can turn it wrong side out. I like the other design just as well as I like the front post, back post. So that's really all I have to show you today. I was supposed to have gone to book club meeting today, but I just did not feel well yesterday, and I don't feel myself today. I'm sitting here as we speak with my electric blanket around my lap. I've had it up around my shoulders. My shoulders stay so cold. I don't like anything around the front part of my neck, so I'm not big on wearing scarves, but I love my shoulders to stay warm. And my hands are so chapped. I've been putting, it's called Honey, and I can't read that far away because of my eyes. It's a body lotion, and it smells so good. I've been putting that on my hands, but I forgot to a few minutes ago when I washed my hands and come back in the living room. The children they are excited when Nanny comes through the door from work. So they are playing with their toy. But like I said, I had book club today, but I chose not to go. I've just been so cold, and I'm just not feeling my LouLou self. Not sick, I just don't feel good, and I don't like this cold weather. I take an ibuprofen occasionally for my inflammation, but I have since found out that they're not the best things to take. I mean, they will kind of help the problem for a minute, and then the problem comes back. So I'm just not really sure. I'm kind of at my wit's end as to what to take for my knees and my body parts that hurt. Getting old is not fun for me. But anyways, I hope everybody is doing well. What are you all working on? Have you been doing much crocheting or knitting or whatever you do at craft-wise? I've got a whole bunch of ideas in my head, which that can be a rabbit hole. Let's face it, I have squirrels in there already. I was going to start another beanie this morning, but I just didn't have the time because I finished this up right before I went to work. But I want to do another beanie and just make it a row of double crochet clusters, and then the second row just single crochets around, and then the next row, and kind of do that. I'm gonna see if I like that, which I'll start the top of it out as a normal beanie. This is almost, I mean, there's just a spot up here missing that could have been a beanie or a messy bun hat or what have you. But I like making beanies. They're quick and I don't lose my interest in them. And I need to get back into my doilies. I miss making my doilies, so I'm gonna have to go down to my area in the basement where all of my books and my diagrams are at, and find me a good doily that I'm comfortable and I'm okay with doing. I don't mind doing them because I can set it down, fold up the pattern, the diagram, and put it in. 7 is wanting part of my blanket to lay on. So, but I can fold that up, put it inside the cone, if you will, and put it aside and then go back to it later, and I know where I've left off. I normally keep pencils, the little push pencils, you know what I'm talking about, in my bag. So I need to go to the basement and do that. But I probably won't go to the basement today because I'm just too cold. And me and the blanket already have a plan. I'm hoping. But there seems to be a disagreement to the left of me. Not sure how long that's going to last. Would someone like to come and babysit 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 Bostons? We always have a lot of snorting and a lot of yeah. Pardon the moving of the tripod. Nanny keeps getting pushed over to the side, so I'm going to have to end this video. Find where I can go that's safe. They love to have their little playtime. And I'm not sure if they're wanting my blanket, but they're not going to get it. They're welcome to share it with me. But they have their blanket on the floor that they've been chewing on, and I've had to get onto them already. If they would just drag it out of their crates, and we make crate time comfortable for them. Biggs, from the first time he's ever had a crate, that's been like his second home. So we try to make it as comfortable as we can. Nanny needs help. Okay. Down. Nanny loves you boys. But you gotta be good. But they drag their blankets out on national television. And they play with them, which is fine. You know, I don't mind them sitting in the floor on their blankets. But when they start chewing on them, I don't want that because, and I know they're still puppies. They're almost 11 months old. The 28th of this month, Mickey and Seven will be 11 months old. Yeah, I need to end this video because I think y'all have seen enough excitement for one day and for one 10-minute session, 10.5 minutes. So, my love to everybody. I hope you all have a good day. Please stay safe and warm. It's cold. Who would have thought that down south, you know, would be getting all that snow? And we had some snow flurries here this morning. I'm sure the mountain area where I live, I'm sure, we don't live on the mountain anymore, but there's mountains all around us. I'm sure they got snow this morning. But everybody have a good day. Pray for me. If you don't hear from me in a few days, send help. Oh my word. I seen teeth on that one. I love you all. Join me back next time for more Animal Kingdom with fur children. And pray for me in the blanket. Bye-bye. Oh, tell me if you make these, how tall you make them, and what design do you use in them? Or do you just do straight single or double crochets or what have you? Now I have made the ones with the, you know, where you join the two sides in front and make it look like it's crisscross. I have made those. And so I may make some of those next. In fact, that was kind of one thing I had in mind earlier this morning. But I'm going to get off from here because it's only getting worse. I will see you all next time with more LouLou, Crochet with LouLou and Friends in LouLou Land. Bye-bye.